Hey you all, it's your girl Tamika Nicole from CurvySoutherner TV. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Over here on this space in CurvySoutherner TV land, you will find this Southern charm with me, the Southern charm, and you'll find a lot of handbag talk. Outfit of the days when I'm getting dressed most days for Sunday, for church, and other times when I have to leave my house and decide to put some clothes on. So, and pretty much whatever else I feel like talking about, to be honest. So, if this is the kind of thing you like, and this is in your realm or your spectrum of what you're interested in, please keep on watching. As you all see, you see charm. This is going to be a very small, I ain't gonna say small, short, or anything like that in a sense, but this is going to be a handbag decor video. I am going to shout out Dazzle for this one. And my other girl, Liz, because Liz really has said it a couple times in my comments, like, I'll be glad to see how you use your charms, because I do buy a lot of them. This is just a portion of them. These are actually jewelry stands that I found at Ross, TJ Maxx, places like that. Is how I store the charms that I do have. Now, this particular one, holder, it only has the front surface. So the back of this is flat. I do plan on possibly replacing this one with one of these. I want to get the spin one because I do think I need it. Because I have chains, as you see, laying here too, that we're going to use in this video. But I really want to invest possibly in the spin one. But I don't know where I'm going to put it at, y'all. I don't have any space to put something of that caliber anywhere at this point. So thinking about getting another one of these to house this on. Because this one, it literally hides access to certain charms I would like to pull off. So I have to go like this for each one. I mean, that one's a little bit cumbersome too. But this one, I got to take everything off just to get to one particular one. Then we put you back. And then you got to go down here to finagle and find the charms down here. Because there's a whole separate hook available at the bottom. So yeah, that is how I currently am storing a good bit of my charms. And then I'm using a clear storage. I'll kind of insert a video of you seeing how I store my other additional chains and things of that nature when it comes to handbag decor. So this particular handbag decor video is going to be centered around two different style bags, I'll say, in a sense. For this video, yes, it's going to be centered around two bags. I had to look around to be like, did I want to pull another? We can style various ways. I already have one style of the two I own already decorated in ways I would have decorated her. And this is a scarf I'm going to open up momentarily to kind of show you how I'll put this on one of my bags. So here is my black quilted Evelyn. This is how I have her decorated. As you can see. Now this is my favorite, most easiest way to do a little extra scarf. This is a Goody brand scarf I found at Walmart. It's a hair tie. It's a hair tie. And here is my Kate Spade kind of chartreuse colored leather rose petals. That is that. So that is all I did to this bag. Super simple. Super simple. Now, here's the thing with this particular Evelyn bag and what I wanted to make sure I share. With the Evelyn bag, you can hook here. You can hook here if you like. But I think the character of creating the standout feature of the bag, it has to be on the front of the bag when it comes to this. So this is, again, a hair tie. I just took it, looped it through, on the chain. That was it. You just undo it. Simple as this. And that's all. Whenever I see these, I tend to just pick them up because it's so much less fuss. Instead of trying to just take your time and wrap a scarf all the way around. Sometimes I still like to do that too. Now, with these particular charms, when you're adding them to this Evelyn bag, per se, you can't really loop it through these particular chain links unless you have something small that can go through there. Now, let me pull this particular charm here. Not saying I'm decorating this with the bag, but this is a charm I got from Amazon. This is a dupe to the Coach charm, as you all know. So this is one I have. This particular clasp is rather small in size. So with that small clasp, you can possibly, this is not a promise, you could possibly get it through there. I'm going to try it on this end. And it can work, but it's not my forte. It is not touching each other. So I can see that it's not touching each other. So the resolution to that is to add you the extra O-rings to loop your charms on. And adding those extra rings, if your charm is not made like this, and so to speak, which is I'm going to show you here momentarily on how to use it on this bag, you get these rings here, or you have a charm like this to loop it through the chain here. So you can loop it around there. I did try to loop it on this portion of the bag, but you're going to see how it just falls down. I can't stand when it does that. It irritates the stunk out of me. So you see how the flower was there? And it just falls down. You see that? I don't like that. So that's why I say when you're decorating this Evelyn bag, add that charm to the front of that bag. It gives it that beautiful added accessory that you're missing. Now, again, for me, with the Evelyn, I'm not going to do all that chain wrapping and all that stuff. I could, but I just like it simple, 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 and easy. That's enough for me right there. Just adding that. And that is doing just enough. And it's giving your bag some beautiful character without taking away from the style of this bag, which the bag itself does more than enough. More than enough. That is one way I styled this particular Evelyn bag. So let me pull out the other one that I have. So here is my other Evelyn. Now this is how I have her styled. Where I was saying with the rings, you can even get the rings that have a little bit of character or a little bit design texture to them. I was just seeing a video, excuse me y'all, on TikTok where they have hooks at Five Below that look like lightning strikes. I think those are so cute. I might have to go find those. I think that's so cute. And if you see, and let me bring the black one back so you can see. So as I said, how that charm will fall, you got this now. Your decor is still there. It doesn't fall all over the place. It still remains intact. And you just pick it up and go. And it doesn't disrupt anything. You still get that little bit of worn slouch because I have carried this bag. That's why mine looks a little bit worn. I love it. So let's bring back my pistachio. So with my pistachio bag, this is, I did make my own bag charm back in 2023. Yes, 2023, I made my own bag charm. I'm going to pull that here in just a second so you all can see it. I made my own charm chain. for my bag because it was a hot thing with the charms and what have you. So I have not carried my pistachio just yet. So with this one, I have this particular heart shape hook. It does have the clasp. So let me take it off so you can really see it. Okay, so this is how this one is made. You have the portion like that on the ring. So that is how that is made. I really, really, really love this for the actual design on it. It is a heart shape, and you hook it through on this particular portion of the bag like I just showed you. It will not, I repeat, it will not go through that chain. So you're going to go all the way around and loop that on that portion of the bag. And once it's hooked, you can just hook your chains or your charm from this particular hook on the bag. And they sell these in various, I know I got mine from Michael's. That's where I got this one from. But you can get it at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and probably even Walmart. Because Walmart does have a craft section too. So with that, I just took the access of having that extra loop here and looped all the chains that I wanted to give my bag a little bit of a stacked look or staggered look. And added another hair tie, which I got from... I got these in a 3-pack, which is this beautiful butter yellow from TJ Maxx. So that is how I added the chain decor to my pistachio bag. And this is the front of the bag. And these are all chains that I got from Amazon. And I think I found this one at Burlington. Just adding character to the bag that already has a statement of its own, but this just does a little bit more. I really like how those colors came into play on this particular bag. And again, the decor is still there even with the chain strap dropping. Absolutely love all of that. Love, love, love. So that is those two ways in designing or accessorizing your Evelyn bag can really work for you. Truly, truly love that. That is so pretty. That is so gorgeous. So that is one way of how the two ways I would say I'll style my Evelyn. You could also add like other charms and what have you if you want to change it out. But again, the best practice I have is just looping whatever I have around this particular piece, but not through the chain, around the chain. So that is that. It fell over and still intact. Like completely fell over. Everything's still intact. Still intact. I just had to share that. So the next bag that comes into play is the beautiful, I'm grabbing a chain, y'all, that I want to put on here. Is my beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful walnut Rowan satchel. Y'all, let me move that out of the way. Okay. So this is my walnut satchel, Rowan satchel in the large size. I have my retail chain that I'm going to hook here. So I'm just trying to see this with you all. Will it stretch across the bag? And it won't. So for instances with this, we're going to loop right here just to give it that drop that I needed to have. So that is that. That is so far. That is one part of it. And we're going to go ahead and open up my cherry scarf that I got from Amazon. I think I got this from, the Jazz Amazon storefront. Jazz from the Completed Look. I think that's who I got it from. So here is, oh, this is a nice scarf. This is my first time opening it. So this is nice. So here we have it. We're going to take this scarf. Make sure it's on both sides the same. Okay, I absolutely love this scarf. I need to go back to that link and find that. Okay. So now what I'm doing is making sure the lengths are matching up once, because that's something I did not do before, just before I start to wrap her around the bag. So here, I'm going to attempt to do this on camera. I don't like doing this kind of stuff on camera because I get nervous. So we're going to see if I can braid loop this scarf around. I'm probably going to jack it up. Just watch this. This is a nice scarf, y'all. I am thoroughly impressed. Okay, so now that I've made it, oh, okay, y'all, it came out right. So we're gonna go ahead and do a tie here. This is where I'm gonna stop because it actually came out right. Usually when I try to do stuff and show people, it don't come out right. Y'all know how that go. So I start to tuck it and play around with it because now I'm wanting that bow to fall just right. Now I would typically come all the way down some more, but I want that drop to be just right. Y'all look at that. Now that is that. That is cute. That is enough. That is so, so, so pretty. I didn't think it was going to come out right, but it did. So with that, I do have this particular charm. Even though I got that chain on there, if I want to add some more stuff, let's see if I can get this to go around. And I could. That could be adding that with that chain. That is that. That is cute. That is doing more than enough for me. That is so pretty. I actually like that. I just came up with that. That was cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. And you know, when we were doing the charms, the cherries were the thing. Now this one charm is kind of irritating to get off. So let me get this off. Ouch. That hurt. That hurt. So if we want to add in this particular charm, again, this is with the chain. You all see that? That is gorgeous. And we saw with the sparkly one, we could take the chain off. And we can add in a little bit of mix of print. So let's just add in this leopard. And y'all, I just like to go in between the scarf to give it a little bit more added decor. I don't love this with that, but this scarf is nice. I'm going to go back and see what other scarves they have. I really like this one. So that's that. Not in love with it, but just giving you ideas of how I choose to dress up my bags. So that is that. And I'm going to pull some more, a little bit more brighter colors against this walnut, because this walnut is a beautiful palette to decorate when it comes to your bag. Again, the Rowan is one of my favorite bags to really just decorate. So let's take it back old school. A good old cherry charm. That is my cherry charm from the Amazon. That is super cute. But again, I like to add it with my petals on the ribbon fall. So it could be like that. That is cute. That's when I say that's enough for me, y'all. I don't have to do a lot. That's all I be needing. I don't need a lot. We could take that off. And give me just a second. And we're going to add in some, we're going to change out the ribbon eventually. Yeah, we're going to change the ribbon out eventually. I'm trying to pull in one of my more newer charms that I got. And here's one. And this is my Devil Wears Prada. If I can find me a high heel, lipstick, something type charm for this Devil Wears Prada film, that is cute. See, it's just, for me, less, it is more. Less is more. Less is more. That is that. And I'm just trying to see what I got over here. And I'll be right back. Let's change out this scarf. Let's just see how it works. That's cute. Cute, cute, cute. It's doing a little bit more. But that is cute. I added in the pearl. And that little strawberry with the butterflies. And the little bejeweled piece at the end. Yes. So you're pulling all the colors from that scarf in. And this is a scarf, y'all, I picked up from TJ Maxx. This is actually a scarf. So yes, this plays really good against this walnut palette, adding bright colors, dark colors, very, very bright colors, even brighter than these. And that's that one. So how y'all like this one? And this is decorating the Rowan Tamika Nicole way on CurvySoutherner TV. Yeah, so this is stuff like I would do. Y'all, my husband says all the time, it look like I just add junk to the bag. He don't like it one bit. I think it shows your personality. I think it gives your bag character. I think it makes your bag stand out and you don't look like everybody else. That is why I love this charm accessorizing trend. It is so good. So good. So let's take that off. I'm going to add in my teddy bear that I got from TJ Maxx. If I want to take away one of the chains, because again, we can hook right in. And this one is made like that. So we can loop right in there. And y'all, I don't typically wear the stuffies on my bag, but this is so cute. So that's cute too. You got the pearl detail here in the bear, and then you're pulling the pearl detail from your chain. And that's that. Oh yeah, that's cute. I think I'm gonna wear that one day dressed like that. That's cute. That's super cute. Okay. So how y'all like that? I think it's cute. It's cute. My first time ever pulling it out. So that is that. Added this. Like I said, for me, less is more. This is a twilly I picked up from Ross in a 2-pack. It came with this color and this, the purple girly gear color. I loved it at first sight when I saw the purple. Didn't realize it came with the 2 until I grabbed it. So that is that, and that is adding my pink Victoria's Secret charm, which is similar to the things you see at Coach. I've had that for well over a year, and it looks so good. When I tell you this walnut bag gonna get that business, it's gonna get that business. So that is one way I would add that in. And then we have my infamous headphones that I got from Michael Kors. That is that. If we want to just add that pretty whimsical feel vibe to it. The only thing I'm missing from my collection, y'all, is I need a silver chain. I don't have a silver chain in my collection, so I'm going to be on the hunt for that. I did, correction, I got the silver swagger chain, so that's very short, though. I don't want that one. I want a long one about like this length that can go across the bag almost. So that is that. And if I want to add and pull out more lighter colors, I could do it, because this one has the little snail on there. You can add that in. If I can get it open, there, you can add that in. Doesn't really fit the vibe, but it's there. And if you like, you could possibly throw the pearl in too. So these are ways I would pretty much dress up my bag when it comes, in a sense, to just adding some playful personality to the bag. So that is that. I still really wouldn't pair this with this, but just showing you that less really can do so much more when it comes to your purse. Oops, I'm pulling up other scarves. Then you can add in this particular one again, like I did earlier, just to add to that, or take that pearl away and just add this one. Or the multicolor one that I have on my Evelyn too could work with this. I'm going to grab that and show you. So this is bringing back in the rainbow color one. You could take this away. When I say this walnut palette is so befitting to do so much. And there it is. Look at that. Just simple. Simple, simple, simple. And then if you want to add in some more texture, or this is a chain I got from Amazon. You can add in this to give you a little bit more added texture to the chain look. And if it doesn't stretch all the way around, you can just hook it like that. And there you go. That is that. And then we can pull in the candy charm. And this can add some more to this particular bag setup. Look at that. So that is that. That is something I would actually pair to wear together. So yes, Play with your bag. Dress up your bag. Again, with the Evelyn for me, less is more. Give me a second. I'm going to set all these up so you all can see how they look. And I'll be back. Okay, y'all. I am back. I just wanted to move those other charms out of the way. Kind of just set everything up. Show you all my way of how I decorate my bags in my collection. Specifically, the Evelyn. If you have an Evelyn and you're questioning how you're going to put stuff on her, get the extra rings. The extra loop rings to hook your stuff on, and you're good to go. You're good to go. I recommend this, but you can easily wrap a scarf to decorate the chain too. You can do that, but this is just a much easier way that I choose to do it, so I don't have to be sitting there fidgeting around with the chain trying to string it up. And then, of course, with the pistachio color, again, the bags themselves are just a very appealing bag to have in your collection. The Evelyn bag is good. I love this pistachio color. I wanted to have this bag so bad. I love this shiny pistachio and the shiny quilted leather on this bag. And all you know is that I removed this chain from this bag from here. That's it. So yeah, play with your bags. Dress them up. Don't dress them up. It's your choice. So, hope you all enjoyed this video. I did do a lot of yapping. I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart, but I enjoyed it. It brought me such joy to bring this to you all because, yes, I buy a lot of stuff to decorate my bags, y'all. And believe it or not, I don't do half of this to them. This is about the most I'm going to do when I give you the most. But this Evelyn, though, I'm so ready to carry her out with all this extraness on it. But hey, whenever you're watching this morning, noon, day, or night, I hope you all are being safe, having the most amazing day. Please, please, please be safe, be blessed, and you all have a good one. Bye-bye.